Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips from my Mythic Champ rally trap and my guildmates, also some from my solo traps, but it'll be all rally trapping today. So the first clip here is on my Mythic Champ rally trap. Going to be taking a hit from a pretty decent lead, 143 castle stars. This guy, Arrow 04, is not the rally lead. It's actually going to be Noel 0812. Again, 143 castle stars, a bunch of Mythic Champ in his set. So this is someone, if I was going to decide to take a hit from, I'd probably try to put my war gear on. I'm not going to be taking this in any fake gear or construction gear or anything like that, at least on this account. If I was on my Mini Titan account, I might actually try and take this without my real gear on, or actually 100% chance I would take this without my real gear on because I would not need it. But on my rally trap here, it does not have the base stats, it doesn't have the Pack 5 familiars. I really do need to put my war gear on for someone like this. Again, I do like the limit tests from time to time, but the limit tests usually don't go very well, so I probably should just put my war gear on. Even if it means I'm not going to get a second hit, it's just sometimes better. Anyway, so the rally's going to come in here. I'm going to throw my war gear on right away, check what's coming in. It is going to be a range rally. It's just going to swap over to infantry wedge. I don't know if I should be doing that, but anyways, infantry foul or wedge there is honestly fine, as long as you have the stats and all that. So I have a bad habit of going to wedges for everything just because it's more of a habit just because wedges usually take less damage from counters. So if there's like doubles and stuff, it's better to go wedge. But if I'm just countering a rally, it's totally fine to just go foul for to counter it. So anyways, was able to cap that. I ported because his carpets were just a little bit slow and he was taking a little bit too long. So I didn't want my war gear on for too long because actually nowadays the bots, once they get your war gear, it's pretty much impossible to get it off the bot. I've been trying to get it off one of the bots I've been testing, and I literally cannot get my war gear off no matter what I do to get it off the bot. So my Mini Titan's gear is now on the bot. My rally trap is not, so I'm just trying not to have that show up on there because as soon as it shows up, I really don't think I'll ever get it off. So that is kind of the reality of trapping nowadays. You really do not want the bots to pick up your gear if you have good gear. If you have like purple gear and gold gear, who cares if it shows up on the bot? Like, honestly, that's not going to scare anyone away. If you have like full Mythic Champ, yeah, you probably don't want it showing up on there. So anyways, we're moving on to the next one. Obviously did not go for a follow-up rally after I throw my war gear on. That's pretty normal for this account. As soon as people see the war gear on this account, they will probably not go for a second rally unless I cap one of their leads or something like that and they have a bunch of max accounts or something, then sure, they'll try. But otherwise, they're just not going to try. It's not worth it for them. I mean, to be fair, if I saw a trap throw that gear on, I probably wouldn't try it again either. So anyways, so here they're going in for a double rally. Again, double rallies are very difficult, especially if they're right next to you, because the chances of you countering both is very slim. Basically what you're trying to do is not get countered if possible. I tried to be fancy here and tried to counter both, but it honestly didn't work out. And you'll see that here. So I'm gonna go range wedge. Again, range wedge is the best against counters, so that's why I go it. It's not good against mix though. So if you ever think they're gonna go mix, try not go range wedge just because it's not going to go very well. It's just a bad formation for mixed rallies, but for like everything else, it's pretty good. It's not good against range, but it's better against infantry than, let's say, range foul would be. So anyways, both coalitions are coming in here. I knew one was going cav, so I saw that one was going infantry, and I misclicked there. If I had not misclicked the top there, I would have actually got the counter off for that, but unfortunately, I did take one of the infantry hits in my range wedge, so did quite a bit. Obviously countered the cav one. They actually sent quite a bit of tier 5 in these too, so did 1.3 with that, and then the counter did 6.7, which is kind of normal nowadays, unfortunately, against these strong leads. You just take so much damage from counters. So I was able to cap both, and then they pretty much instant pardoned after that, so I guess they saw my war gear and thought it was time to instant pardon, even though I only had one of their leaders, I think. That's interesting to pardon on a single leader cap, because I think the other one got his leader back. So I guess they really got scared from my gear, so they really did not like my gear. They're like, I'm gonna instant pardon, we're never getting this leader back, he's gonna have it for the end of time. I don't know why. It's 1 liter, guys, come on. Seriously. So this was the Cav, 1.3 mil. You can see he's got 115 castle stars, so a pretty good lead. And then the better lead was the one who actually countered me, unfortunately. And I knew the other one was sending Cav just because of march speeds. Again, they did not hide it very well, so I was just trying to check out what this guy was sending, because it did look like, well, it was infantry, so obviously hidden, but I wasn't sure if they're hiding it well or they're just literally sending infantry. So I checked that one. Unfortunately, when I went to exit out, I hit the wrong thing and then obviously clicked on the wrong thing and then wasn't able to get the swap over in time, but it is what it is. Anyway, so this is the same guild, and this is actually my solo trap, by the way. So I am 260 mil might. This guy is 175 castle stars with 500 artifact stars. And I was like, I'm gonna try take his rally. Again, they weren't really filling full there, so I was just checking, and they said a fake rally. So yes, there was only 4 people who joined, but honestly, this guy is so strong that I'm like, if you had literally just sent like an actual rally there, I would have burned. And I was just planning to take it for fun, honestly. Like, I wasn't going to cap it or anything like that. But yeah, if they actually just filled the rally with 4 people and then that rally lead hit my solo trap with a rally, there's like a million% chance I am not I'm not capping that, and 100% chance burning. So for whatever reason, they sent a fake one. So anyways, this is on my solo trap. This is also in Dragon Arena. I do not have my leader right now because my leader is actually in the fort. So they decided to try and rally me while my leader is in the fort. Did not work out well for them, it looks like. Yeah, so I have, they sent 1.3. They walked back with 12k. And yeah, that was pretty much it. So I don't even think the rally leader walked back. I think it was just one of their members walked back from that. I can't remember, but yeah, so they did 551k to me. Again, I don't have my leader, so that's pretty much leaderless stats at that point. And they're also trying to solo me after that, which I think they got their leader back from a Helldriver or something on that one too. So they tried to rally me while I was holding the fort. Unfortunately, the lead was not strong enough to actually do anything. So yeah, so I don't know. It was just a fun clip. I wanted to share that one. So I was able to almost cap a rally leaderless on my solo trap. Again, this solo trap is the more pay-to-play one, where the one that was taking the rally from like the max account almost there. That was my free-to-play one, and they still didn't send the rally for whatever reason. I have no idea why. I don't know why. Why would you fake rally a solo trap like that? It's kind of stupid, but I know. Even 4 people is more than enough if you have like his stats, like 500 artifacts and 175 castle stars. I don't know, it's kind of insane. Anyways, gonna move on to one of my guildmates. They'll be taking a rally. This rally lead is really strong. Yeah, I would not want to get countered by this one here. SM Kilwa. I don't know what their stats are, but they have really, really high stats. 169 castle stars, I believe, on this rally lead here. Our guildmate here, Mice Quinn's going to be trying to take the rally. So if you're in the situation, you just try to counter. That's pretty much it. Throw your war gear on and try and counter. There's not much more you can do. This might be a good indication if you have enough troops too. Let's see. Yeah, you can see they sent infantry. They carpeted that one in very, very quickly though. 6.9 mil damage. Not unexpected from a rally lead that good. Again, most rally leads nowadays, if they're countering, they're doing at least 6+, depending on your stats. If you have good stats and a rally lead hits you like this guy, by good stats I mean like normal stats, not like rally lead stats. Like a normal trap, you have good stats, you're probably taking 6 mil from a counter. Again, if you have debuffs and stuff, you might take a little bit less. Or if you have a really big comp, you might take a little bit less, but you'll be at least taking 6 mil, 6 to 10 mil, honestly, depending on how good your stats are on your account. If you got good trap stats, you're probably taking 6. If you have bad trap stats, you might take 8 to 10. If you have really good trap stats, you might, like really, really good. You might take like 3 to 4, but that's like top tier, like super top tier trap. Like I'm talking rally lead almost stats, or I mean, not almost stats, rally lead stats if you're taking 3 to 4. So, or if you have like 100 million troops, that might be different. But anyways, second rally's coming in, and they carpeted that one in super quickly too. I'm feeling bad for Moist Quinn here because there's like no chance to counter these rallies. They're coming in like 2 seconds. Like I don't even think I could counter them. But anyways, took that one range foul. This lead was a little bit weaker than the last one, but not really. The damage looks less, but that's because it hit 2 million tier 4. So pretty much was a rain trap at this point. Took a full counter on there. So yeah, you can see the might drop was much higher on this one, even though the other one did more damage. It's just because it hit tier 4 instead of tier 2. It pretty much did the same amount of damage, if not a little bit more. So anyways, again, this is going to be another clip from one of my guildmates. They're sort of getting double rallied right now, but it's not really a double rally. It's a non-time double rally. It's pretty much 2 singles. I don't even know if the 2 guilds know each other, but it's going to be OU. Again, it is a little trap here. Only 536 mil. Going to be taking a hit from CWO BX King. BX King is actually quite strong, so this will be interesting. We'll want to try and get the war gear on and get the full counter off on this guy because, again, there's so many good leads out there nowadays. It's crazy. I remember back in the day, there just wasn't as many good leads, but nowadays it's just like all the leads that are out there are really good. And you got to be really careful with these guys because if they ever do carpet in a rally and get you up, like countered, it can get pretty bad. So anyways, I think they had the reset there because they weren't filling. I'm not sure what's going on with the other rally, but anyway, so yeah, OU does have one of our leads just to get those extra stats. Again, if you're taking a rally, you want to try and get that level 60 if possible. Try to get like a tier 2 mixed garrison to try to knock out any fodder or something they are sending. That's the best thing to do. Pop the attack boost if they're really strong, like this guy, 175 castle stars. Again, this guy is sending mix, it looks like. He's not swapping to anything, and unfortunately, you do need a little bit more troops nowadays if you're going to be taking the mix rally. The 2 mil of each tier 4 comp is just not, it's not good enough against these top tier leads unless you have really, really, really good stats. This wasn't like a maxed account. I won't even call him a Titan, but he is like a top tier lead. He's got like 175 castle stars. I don't know if he has 11k heroes, but he had like 300 artifact stars. So this guy's really good stats. It's not max tempered mythic champ, but he is like full mythic champ with some tempering in it. So yeah, 2 mil of each tier 4 is just not enough nowadays, guys. You're probably gonna need at least 3 mil plus of each tier 4. If you have tier 5 in there, that helps too. So, but I would say 3 mil plus to cap these top tier mix ones. If it's like a maxed account, you might even need like 4 mil each if your stats are not up to par. Trust me, you want to go up in stats. So again, this is just a learning experience, watching burns, watching what happens in all these situations. Everything's not gonna be perfect, so make sure you're actually ready to take it. And if you only have 2 mil of each tier 4, you probably not want to go after these top tier leads. You want to be going after the smaller leads if possible. Just because nowadays the top tier leads are just too strong, especially maxed accounts. Like I would say, if you don't have the stats, like 4 mil of each tier 4, honestly, or if you have tier 5, add some tier 5 in there. Maybe get a million tier 5 in there with your 3 mil of each tier 4. Yeah, 3 mil of each tier 4, a million of each tier 5. You're going to be pretty good, but otherwise, just stay away from the max accounts. They're just too strong, trust me. Yeah, just trust me. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.